Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Gauranga. Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Gauranga. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Gauranga Nityananda. Nityananda Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Sri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga, Gauranga, Shri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga, Gauranga, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Krishna's feet are made for walking. His feet are made for walking. Going to look for Radha or Rani, and Radha's her high heels, spikes, are made for walking towards Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Sinking. All right, let's chant a little japa together here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oops. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. You can turn your mic on and chant here together. Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna
Rama,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Rama Hari Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Hari 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 Rama
Hare
Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri
Sri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Sri
Sri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya
Prabhu
Sri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Hari Gora Bhakta Vrinda,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna
Sri
Chaitanya
Krishna,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Sri Krishna,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna
Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Srivasi, Hari Gora Bhakta Vrida, Jaya, Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna
Prabhu Nityananda, Sri
Sri Krishna
Gadadhara,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri
Gadadhara,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Jaya,
Sri
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu
Sri
Nityananda,
Krishna
Sri
Chaitanya
Advaita,
Prabhu Nityananda Sri
Gadadhara Srivas, Hari
Gadadhara
Gora
Sri
Bhagavata, Jaya, Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita, Gadadhara,
Sri Krishna
Srivas, Hari Gora Bhagavata,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna
Jaya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita,
Sri
Gadadhara,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Srivasi,
Chaitanya Sri Krishna
Hari Guru Bhakta Vrida,
Sri Krishna
Jaya,
Chaitanya
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu
Sri
Nityananda,
Sri Krishna
Sri Advaita Gadadhara,
Sri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Sri Krish Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Krishna Chaitanya, Shri 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 Krishna Chaitanya. Yes, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Without all these devotees, especially Srila Prabhupada, because he brought this to us, you know, and yeah, without Srila Prabhupada, we wouldn't have any understanding of Krishna or any of this. We're very fortunate, very important. That's why he's an acharya. He did a major contribution to Vaishnava Sampradaya, to Lord Chaitanya's movement. So it's very important. Yeah, and so we pick up the order and continue on, to the next stage, ecstatic worship. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya. It's the words of the devotees that are the door to the kingdom of God. Their conclusive understanding comes from their heart, their purified heart. Yeah. See, all of them, Prabhupada brought all the devotees to us, and through their words, we understand the true nature of the Lord. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He's very funny. Sri Krishna carefree. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Yeah, and then you get purified, and all of a sudden, the word that comes from your mouth becomes the door. Isn't that amazing for yourself? How do you think the ecstatic chanters, they're chanting, right? They're getting ecstatic from their own chanting. Isn't that amazing, huh? See, that's having the shelter of the transcendental Lord. You become a part of the family, Yeah. See, that's how charity begins at home. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya, Jaya, Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. What do we got here? Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. Vrindavan Das. Oh yeah, Lochan Das, Lochan Das, Lochan Das. Or Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur. Yeah, I'll put this in the private chat here. Nectar Moon of Lord Caitanya. What was that? Oh, lost it again. Okay, let's try it again. The author criticizes himself for his wretched condition. I am cheated, I am cheated. Of this there is no doubt. Although Lord Gore has plunged the entire world in a flood of love of Krishna, I have not been touched by even a single drop. Now that the pollen of Lord Gore's lotus feet has touched the earth, who, without even trying for it, has not attained the pure love of Krishna? That is the crest jewel of human endeavor. Alas, alas, because of my great misfortune, only I have not attained even the slightest trace of the fragrance of that love. Because of this calamity, I say, to hell with my worthless life, to hell with my erudition, to hell with my high place in Varnashram Dharma. Isn't it amazing how he just points it right out? And you wonder, the real devotees, they were poo-pooing everything but the mercy of Lord Gore. What is this? You only get proud, right? You see so many proud people taking, in the Varnashram system, they have superior knowledge and they're more cultured than others. See, it's got that elitism thing in there. It's even the people in the world, they feel they're elites because they have some kind of material qualities, some kind of material knowledge. See, it's all material. See? But this pure love of Krishna, see, this is the pure qualities, the greatest thing in the world. Yeah. To hell with my erudition. St. Paul said something like that. He said, that you can have all these spiritual gifts, even. You could prophesize, you could speak in tongues and everything, but if you don't have love, it's worthless. See, so study the Vedas, having some position, being a big guru or anything without love of Krishna is worthless. Really. Isn't that the essence? Yeah. The only reason we can preach that now is because that we have that gift here. Otherwise, there's no way you could preach this. That's why they don't preach this. They preach erudition. People look up at the masses of devotees, Vaishnavas. They look up to those who do austerities because, that's in a higher mode than them, a mode of goodness. They even look up to those who just, they actually, like dacoits, they put the dress on, but they don't even follow the austerities and everything. They just look the part and become your leaders. This is Kali Yuga. Welcome to Kali Yuga. See, so the masses of devotees are impressed with that. Okay? But the real acharyas in the Gaudiya Vaishnava line that have the power, the spiritual revelation, and the spiritual ecstasy, preach the mercy of Lord Caitanya. Okay, that's been given to us. Okay, we're here to finish Prabhupada's work. It's not finished. Just, okay, he gave the Varnashram Dharma, he gave rules and regulative devotional service, erudition, study the Vedas, become a scholar, become a Brahmin, all. He gave all that, right? But it's not finished until you get the next stage, this ecstatic worship. See, people don't know that now. That we're the first fruits of this. We're teaching Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur, his revelation and realization for the world. He was speaking to you could say they're an ISKCON down there. 550 years ago, they were that kind of people. They were in the big groups and they're following the Vaishnava line and they're in the Sampradayas, but they're doing all these austerities and renunciations and fastings, and rules following and ceremonies. And he says, to hell with it. You persons in ISKCON and Gaudiya Math and Samiti and everything, you really want to please God? To say to hell with that and come to the devotees who have the mercy of Lord Caitanya. That's what we're preaching. That's what we're distributing. That mercy, that love of Krishna, that kind of purification. You could say that. You would actually please to hell with all this stuff. Let me take shelter of those who have the mercy of Lord Caitanya. That's basically what Bali Maharaj did. To hell with even my guru. To hell with it. I ain't going there. Hey man, you're adverse to spontaneous Shuddha Bhakti by the Vamanadev. Wasn't Vamanadev like you could say he's God, but he's in this world. He's Shuddha Bhakti personified. And not even, Vamanadev was not distributing this level that Lord Caitanya brought, but it was still Shuddha Bhakti. And Bali Maharaj said, to hell with my spiritual master. He's adverse to Shuddha Bhakti. I'm going this way. And that was very unpopular opinion. Everybody turned against him. His family, his friends. How dare you give up your spiritual master? Well, it's only right because this is the truth. The truth set me free. The truth sets you free. This is the ultimate truth. This is what Jesus started with Jesus. To hell with the Pharisees. They're blind. Why are you following blind guys? To hell with Radhanath and Jaipataka and all these guys. They're blind guides, aren't they? Do they have prema bhakti? Do they have the love of God that Prabodha is saying? The heck with them. You don't have to say the hell. The heck with it. Yeah, I'll see you later, man. I found the truth. The truth is going to set me free. Can you imagine taking shelter? You will be the most unpopular person in the world. Because everybody's speculating on the Vedas and doesn't understand the essence of truth, what I'm preaching right here. And you would be the best example. You would be a Bhagavatam example. They would put you in the Bhagavatam, man, for doing that because, only a person that has real spiritual greed could do it. Or you listen to this preaching. You get the strength to do it. You follow this order. I promise you, you will not be disappointed if you can do it. But everybody will say, I'm offensive to my guru. Yeah, does he have prema bhakti? And there's hypocrisy there. You can leave the hypocrites. Why take part in the portion of the hypocrites? Why not take part in the portion of those who got the gift of Lord Caitanya, ecstatic love of God? Don't we prove it every day? Well, how do we know? Yeah, because your gurus can't teach you what love of God is. But the scriptures teach, and we teach the scriptures. And if you have any intelligence, any real desire to be delivered, to get the real truth, are you a seeker of truth? You want the truth? Well, we got it, man. We got truth here, man. You want to be delivered in this life? You want to go to the spiritual world and the highest Dham, Vrindavan? Well, you got to be, follow the uncommon path, the unpopular one. It's popular amongst you. Got to be amongst the people who are connoisseurs, understand the truth. See, this is only by ecstatic worship can you ascertain what I've just been preaching here. No other way. No other way can you see the example in the Bali Maharaj example or the wives of the Brahmins. Didn't they do the same thing? I'm just preaching. It's time, man. You ready? You ready to learn the real Bhagavatam? The wives of the Brahmin gave up their spiritual masters, man. And they said, no, don't go to the cow herd. No, don't. It's against the Vedas. You see, you got to follow us puffed up, ritualistic Brahmins. You see, that doesn't say that. No, you follow the ecstatic cowherd boys. That's the real message of the Bhagavatam. You got some of them here. You got more than that here. What are you dicking around? Don't you want to learn the real Bhagavatam? Bali Maharaj left his guru, man, who was adverse. You guys, I'm telling you, Radhanath's adverse to this preaching. He proved it. Daidi, man, took one of my disciples, misled him. Narayan Maharaj also adverse to this preaching. Took two of my disciples away. Let him go, man. They're thieves. They take your real bhakti, man, all of them. Hey, I told you the story. Hey, you're not talking to an inexperienced person here. I'm sitting in with a Narayan Maharaj student, dressed in white. You know, she was puffed up because they gave her white. You know, ooh, wow, she's very high. You know, there's two ladies, very high. They were always fighting. They're always in competition, man. I thought, what is this competition? And they're from Vrindavan, Vrjavasis, you know, and all this, you know, nice and cultured and all, but still got false ego. They'd be puffed up and competitive and with each other and everything. And she says, well, when I came, she got a tear. She was talking about Krishna, a little tear. She goes, oh, wow, this happened again. She says, yeah, I used to cry all the time reading the Chaitanya, Krishna's pastimes. And then I took initiation from my Gurudev, Narayan Raj, and all the tears were left. And then I go, Gurudev, what happened? You know, I used to cry when I was reading the Leela. Oh, I took those away so you can preach. What kind of preaching is there without tears? Come on, man. And I go to his top persons that became gurus now. They're gurus now. And they say, you know, there's no bhakti now. No bhakti now. It's all disappeared. Really, very little bhakti. Because that's their experience. That's their reality. Is there very little bhakti here? Or are we flooded with it every day? I'm just, you know, anybody who you really want the narrow gate, you want the real teaching, want the real Bhagavatam, none of those persons I mentioned speak like this. They can't. They don't have the power to do it. You only if God, Radha and Krishna and Lord Caitanya are living inside you, the whole parampara gives you the power to chastise gurus who are not really up to the standard. Even with a t-shirt, no problem. The truth is that's my degree, man. You want to see my degree on the wall there? It's called the truth. It's written in stone. Not some paper. Give me that paper, Charya Dave. Let me wad it up and throw it in a basket. Try to wad up this truth, man. Your heads will burn. People don't know the power of the truth, man. Jesus did. Gaur Haridas does. They see it work. Look, you guys are getting delivered here. Look at Lalita. Shows you she's a resident of the spiritual world, the highest doll.
It's like a helicopter who brought a big package, huge package of bhakti.
We care, man.
A food packet.
Yeah. Everybody else is dropping, you know, like that Lahaina fire over there in Lahaina, you know. All started by these people. And they're all, oh, it's climate change. You know, Biden, climate change is doing climate. They're all, you know, this is the lies. Everybody's lying to you, man. They're all lying, man. You know, it's all energy weapons. Now they're getting so blatant about it. It's like they say, oh, yeah, it's a wild, just started out of nowhere. So I'm watching this guy's taking videos of these things. And you could see the aluminum off of the cars, you know, that they make is melted. Streams of aluminum was melted. No fire is that hot to melt aluminum. And they're all streaming out there. It's these energy weapons they got. They're just going, you know, full out now. They don't care if you understand what they're doing, everything. And this is the Maya. This is what you know, you can see this all Bhagavatam. You read when Hiranyakashipu took over, see, ready to take control, he told the demons, he said, okay, go out there and start fires. Burn everything. See, burn it down. disrupt all their sacrifices to, because a lot of Christians, they're worshiping God, right? Disrupt it, stop the temple, temple worship like they did in the COVID, lock the churches up, do all this stuff. And they say, well, we want to keep, and they didn't do it like he did. He really tyrannical. They do it now hypocritically. Oh, we want to keep you safe. We want you we want to help your immune system. They did that with the kids. They started with the kids to put you on big pharma. All the kids mess up their immune system from babies. It's all a big plan. But anyway, we're in the Kali Yuga. This is you want to counteract that darkness. This is the way. There's nothing strong enough to do that. The love of God is really the only way out. And Lord Chaitanya's mercy is fast acting. Look at it. Janardhan's ecstatic. Tom's getting something. What else we got here? Yeah, Govinda. Look, Lalita. So many devotees are getting this love, and it's special. Amy, Fanny, and a lot of devotees getting it. And taking shelter of this, the love of Krishna. We're taking shelter of this very wonderful path. This is the message of Prabodhananda Saraswati. When this love of Lord Caitanya is here, take shelter of it, man. When it's here, because it's only going to be here because Lord Caitanya ain't coming back for another 28 on the 28th Yuga cycles, So you got to get it through it when real devotees are here, not only here, but preaching it. Bhakti Siddhanta, Bhakti Vinod, and Prabhupada were real devotees of Lord Caitanya, but they didn't preach this. They kept it for themselves till this point. This is special, man. Narayan Raj didn't give this out. The Radhakund Babajis don't. They're all no show. It's like Lord Caitanya wasn't even here. It's like he didn't even come. For whatever reason, they're speculating. It's like Lord Caitanya didn't even come here. Because you're back in Vrindavan preaching. You're back we're sealing it only for Vrindavan. Don't show this to the public. Don't show the tears. Don't show this ecstatic worship. Don't give that out to anybody. That's the Vrindavan preaching. That's the way it was. So there's like no Lord Caitanya. He didn't actually come because you don't see him now in this reality. You don't see him now being preached. You don't see his mercy being preached and distributed, except here. This is the only place, man. Who's preaching this book? Who's poo-pooing every other path? Who's saying to hell with Varnashram Dharma? To hell with your erudition. You see all on Facebook, all these guys giving their proud classes? To hell with that. See? It was done 550 years ago and it's being revived now. Same message. Lord Caitanya was good for then, and it was good for now, and he's good for the future, a whole Kali Yuga, or any other time his mercy is manifest. This is where we should be. I mean, this is the latest incarnation of God in this world. Not to take advantage of that mercy in the disciplic line your life is futile. You just wasted your whole energy and endeavor. Who knows where you're going in your next existence? You're lost in the darkness. The light is the love of Krishna, the love of God. That's the only light in this world. Without it, you got no revelation or realization, right? Isn't that our position before the love of God we were in darkness. We didn't know where we were going. Everything's unclear. We're going to the Vaidhi temples and wondering, why am I not really happy here with these morose people? I don't know how to get out. What do I do? You know something's wrong. But only those who have the love of Krishna, the love of God, the love of Christ have some real eyes. about what the hell's going on. And then we have the books to confirm all these things. And then are happy, we just get more confident in our execution of this path and getting more purified and feeling more of the spiritual world has descended in this world. This is how it works. It's this garden we're living in, Garden of Eden. It's like the Garden of Eden. What do you think? This is the Garden of Eden. This is the Garden of Vrindavan. You could see the people are not in the right mentality. They come and they're outsiders. See, well, you can come inside, but you got to follow the process. But you see, you got the Kamalakanta, they come, they're not following it, they think they're all full of themselves. So this is for you, Kamalakanta, you want to come inside, you got to start dropping your speculations. You know, you think you know all about prasadam and maha. You know, you don't know nothing. You're just a child. You know, you can move on, but you see, if they don't drop their baggage, thinking they know all about bhakti, how are you going to be, you know, how are you going to make it, man? You're going to just die in that mentality. If that's okay with you, okay, fine. It's up to you. It's your journey, man. You take as many lifetimes as you want to know the truth, to be set free by it, because that ain't deep enough. You know? So, although the rising ocean of Lord Chaitanya's mercy has flooded the entire world. See, so we're flooding in our own little way here. The love of God is here in our Sangha. It's beginning here. Okay? But people not touched by a drop of it, some of them. It just rolls off. See, it rolls off because they have no faith. See? Their gurus can't give them faith. This is why this is the war. It's a war of truth, man, against the illusion. And the truth always wins. Has to. Truth, there's nothing more powerful than the truth. It convinces the heart. The lies can only convince the mind temporarily, right? You see how that speculation, see, it goes in the mind. It's very weak, though. The truth convinces the heart. See, when people are ready, when they're not lost in their minds, you know, bamboozled by speculators and liars and cheaters and deceivers and all of that. See, when you're ready to be saved, you know, the Lord in your heart will help you. Get this. See, it's by the action of the super soul in your heart and the spiritual master, chapter 1 of Adi Lila. See, externally. See, they work together to deliver the soul. See, as a matter of fact, that's the only way you know the condition of the super soul, because everybody's so cut off from it. You don't know the super soul's ecstatic and, you know, in ecstasy with, you know, with tears and laughing and all that. You don't see it until you see a real devotee, the external manifestation. See, their heart is revealed outside now. Otherwise, how do you know such a reality? That's the whole thing. You go to the Vaishnavism and you don't know what is the internal reality of the spiritual world. Nobody shows it. It just shows you like normal, you know, in the world, people following ceremonies. Everybody's been doing ceremonies, you know. Everything external. But where's the internal reality of the spiritual world? Only in the manifestation of the devotees' expressions of ecstatic worship and its glorification. See how it points the way? This is the revelation that comes from ecstatic worship. You see what the Prabodhananda is telling us. You can relate. Although the rising ocean of Lord Gauranga's mercy has flooded the entire world. Lalita, you read verse number 48.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. All glories to Prabodhananda Saraswati. Although the rising ocean of Lord Guru Chandra's mercy has flooded the entire world. I am so unfortunate that not even a single drop has fallen upon me. How has this amazing calamity happened? Now it is the age of Kali. My enemies, the senses, have become very strong. The splendid path of pure devotional service is blocked by millions of brambles. I am weak and agitated. Alas, alas, where can I go? Oh Lord Caitanya Chandra. If now you will not give me your mercy, what can I do? Because the wonderful Lord never came before my eyes, and because I never tasted the transcendental nectar of service to his lotus feet, I simply pray. I simply pray to attain the jubilant festival of the association of those great souls. Now, decorating this world whose hearts are fixed at Lord Caitanya's lotus feet. I am tightly bound by the chains of limitless horrible desires. I'm addicted to millions of sins. My mind is filled with pain. Millions of wicked men misled me. They are not my friends. Except except for Lord Gora. Who is my friend in this world? Alas, alas, alas. Millions of the seeds of material pious deeds. They fail to sprout when I try to plant them in the desert of my heart. I shall give up trying to plant them. And with all my heart, I shall take shelter. I shall take shelter of Lord Chandra's feet. With which bear the wonderful seed of pure devotional service. Alas, alas, how will the desire creeper of pure devotional service sprout in the desert of my heart? In my heart, there is only one hope. I shall call out the name of Lord Caitanya. And then I shall never, never again lament. I'm chained by sinful desires. I have fallen into the painful ocean of repeated birth and death. The sharks and the crocodiles of lust and anger are devouring me alive. I have no shelter. Oh Lord, oh Lord Caitanya Chandra. Oh Lord Caitanya Chandra, please rescue me. Please give me the shelter of your feet. Oh Lord Caitanya Chandra, if you place your merciful glance on me, then even though I am a grateful, the wonderful path of pure devotion, which is sought by Shiva, Sukadeva, Uddhava, Narada, and other great souls will not be far away. Where?
Yeah, the path of pure devotion is the devotee. And so that's why people that are kind of really distressed and they're praying like that in their hearts, oh, please, Lord, help me. Please, Lord, help me. See, they're the ones, that path is placed before them. The path is the devotees. When Jesus said, when Jesus told Philip, hey, you know the way. And then Philip says, where's the way, Lord? He said, I'm the way. The devotees are the way. Their association is the way. That's the association is the door. That's it, man. And when you're crying out, that's when you can get the association of devotees. Otherwise, it's like people are so full of themselves. If they understood that they're not crying out enough, they're just it's like, oh, I'm doing okay. I'm a scholar, or I'm following rules and regulations and all that. I don't need this, but they do need this. That's all external stuff. They don't know that. This is their education up to that point. So we're here to make bridges for people if they want, to understand their situation. If you come here, people come here, they can learn their situation. Otherwise, they don't know. They think that's enough. Why do you think St. Paul said your good deeds, your following religion is like filthy rags before the Lord? It's always the same teaching when deliverance is here. See, he knew of the deeper path, the deeper way. See? Otherwise, everybody is following these other lesser things, and everything, is material, mundane still. This is the spiritual way, the way of the spirit. It comes through the real spiritually realized devotees. Their words are spirit based on the spirit, the foundation of the spirit. That's why it's rock solid. Jesus started that preaching when he says, build your house on a solid foundation, otherwise it'll fall. Your gurus are going to fall, man. They're like straw men. Where's the divinity? The divinity is what's going to save them and you or anybody taking shelter. If you take shelter of the demigods, you're going to fall. You're going to fall back into the material consciousness. Or you might be raised into the mode of goodness at best, but you're still not liberated out of the universe. It's only with the Lord's liberated devotees who have this grace. They give you the spirit teaching, not a good teaching, a transcendental teaching, transcendental understanding. See, you stand under. The way you can understand is like common law and legal law. People, the demons try to trick you to stand under legal law so they can control you. See? So common law is the law of nature. It's kind of more demigod, mode of goodness stuff, to do with your body, and your mind and your emotions to be more free, right? So the legal law and common law are opposed to each other. It's competition. So the legal laws of the demons, they trick you into doing all this. This is real examples. And that's why they say they read your rights. When a policeman comes up to you on common law, they don't really have any jurisdiction over you unless you give it to them. See, their rules. See? So the legal law, they're under legal law. And so they read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent and all this stuff. Do you understand? They say, always important. Do you understand? And you think, do I understand what they're saying? No. It's reversed. Do you stand under these statements? Are you subject? You put yourself under this. And if you say yes, they put the cuffs on you. Even if you don't, they usually put because they're like that, demons. So what are you standing under? Are you standing under speculation? See, if I take the Vedas, and this is what I've seen done in ISKCON, Gaudiya Math, and Samiti, and the Babajis. They stand under speculation, and that's why they'll fall. Okay? If you worship the Lord in true ecstatic love, then you'll get the real understanding that's given from the book, because the book is written by ecstatic devotees, and you're an ecstatic devotee too. See, therefore you understand the book as it is, and you stand under that. See, that is my foundation. Is that truth? That's what we're proving here. We're standing under. When I started preaching, this is what Prabhupada said. Okay, you ecstatically worshiped Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna for years. You realize many things. Stand under that now. Preach it to the world. It has my full approval. You're doing exactly what I want you to do. You do more of this. Okay? Okay? So only the ecstatic devotee, genuinely ecstatic worshipers in that pure love of God, have that kind of power of truth. See? They take the real Bhagavatam and they preach it and destroy all the ignorance, all the obstacles, all those demons. The demons are the obstacles, the mentalities, the putanas, the agasuras, all these different obstacles within and without. Clear the path for the people. Okay? And so that's why it's so powerful here. If you listen long enough, you'll see this truth is powerful. This truth is strong. This truth lifts you out of illusion. This gives you spiritual strength. See? This gives you real knowledge. And then when a guru comes over and says, do you stand under my authority? You say, no, I stand under the authority of truth, and you don't have it. And no, God can't, God will show, wow, the demigods will throw flowers on you. Wow, you're not bewildered by that speculations of those who have not realized God in truth. Well, how do you think the disciples of Jesus became so powerful? They stood under the teachings of Jesus. They stood under his word, which was different than the Pharisees. And they went up to the Pharisees and said, hey, man, this is how it is. This is the real meaning of the scripture we learned from Jesus. They spoke to kings. And they bore witness for the truth. They had a deeper experience of the absolute truth that no one else had, just like us. We bear witness for the ways of the Spirit. We stand under these truths as they are. Starting with Guru Tattva, right? Guru Tattva. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not a bona fide spiritual master in the Gaudiya Vaishnava line unless you have Prema Bhakti, unless you're a lover of Krishna, lover of God. If you don't have Lord Chaitanya's mercy, step aside, because you can't deliver anybody, but we can, because we deliver the real Krishna. We deliver Lord Chaitanya's grace, and we prove it. We show it, demonstrate it. People are witnessing. See, you're witnessing that the truth is really here and being preached. Where is your witness out there, Radhanath and Acharya Dev? Where's the love of God in you or any of your disciples? If you're a no-show, how about you, Narayan Raj, devotees? You say you got it at no-show. Well, where are the symptoms in your disciples of being liberated, having the love of God in them? If you can communicate it without manifesting it like Lord Caitanya and Nityananda did, and their real followers did, and our followers do. See? Truth. Stand under that. It's powerful. Even though you're one person, millions will fall. This is the Bible even says that. Those who stand under the truth, millions will fall around you, and you'll be untouched. And that's what's happening. Millions of Vaishnavas will fall, and you will be untouched by their speculations and all that. Their house is built flimsily. Their gurus can't deliver them, can't raise them to the spiritual platform. See, but you're being raised to the spiritual platform. It works. If one doesn't understand the material law, then one is still punishable. A good citizen is supposed to know the law. Otherwise, all criminals came by hook or crook. Material law, then one is still punishable. Yeah, but and the material law, this is the problem. We're in Kali Yuga, man. The material law is being dispensed by rogues and thieves and demons. They took charge. And that's just Kali Yuga. That's just how it is. And people believe wholeheartedly, the masses, whoever's in authority. So, what are you going to do? There's faults in that. The mothers and fathers, they bring their children to get starting with the children. And they say, well, you can't bring your children to schools and all that. Now, if they were really intelligent, standing under even common law, they say, well, the heck with school, we'll figure something out. I know people that have done. I know people that they've got even certificates fudged and all that stuff so that their kids wouldn't get that. But
How resourceful are you? A lot of people, they don't, well, it's probably okay because they say, all kinds of stuff like that. People took, even the adults took injections just so they could travel. Oh, well, why don't you stay home? Or they work. Well, why don't you just do something else? See, we all agree to these things. The miscarriage lodge, you're saying. Yeah. So anyway, there's all these different levels. And the thing is, the bottom line is, hey, we got Lord Chaitanya's mercy. Let's stand under that. It's great. It's fantastic, man. You become carefree like the Lord is carefree by standing under his name. That's what I noticed, just, my God, sometimes I get busy in the world and start doing stuff and they get a little like, I just take shelter in the Lord name. Lord, you're carefree and everything. I cast my burdens on you. Whatever little things I get, it's just usually a little thing. It's on you, man. That's what your job is, to take my burdens away. You're my shelter. You're my shelter. You're my happiness, my purifier, everything. So I ain't perfect. I'm just a person, a man, not very smart, but I know this much. I just take shelter there. And it's great. It's fantastic. I love the shelter. It's powerful. You don't have to be anything special. You go to the Narayan Raj group, the Radhakund Babajis. Oh, you got to be a super duper devotee, man. You got to be austere. You got to be renounced. You got to do all these rules and regulations. You got to chant 1 lakh and then you'll attain Krishna. And you're thinking, good, I'm never going to do that. I'll never be like these guys who probably never do it themselves. Well, maybe some do. I think Narayan Raj chanted his 1 lakh a day and stuff, but it's not enough. That's the real lesson. They have great faith in austerities and everything, but they don't manifest the love of Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna. We do. We must be preaching the right path. See, you gotta, this is scientific, right? Science of self-realization. If you have a scientific approach and you found something that works, right? You follow a formula that works. That's the Bhagavatam. This formula worked before. See, if you follow the directions exactly as they're inculcated in the Bhagavatam, especially Chaitanya Charitamrita, which makes it even easier, then the desired result is love of Krishna. But if you don't follow that, it's very hard. Everything is hard. You don't get the desired result. So give up your speculations and just come to, this is a science of self-realization on the highest degree. We get results where people make rapid spiritual progress. They're being unburdened from their misconceptions, from their faith in the world and worldly religion even. You come here, you can actually abandon all varieties of religion and its practices and its speculations and its external ceremonies. Literally, practically. And please God doing it. Everybody's afraid. They're in shame because they're being manipulated and controlled by religion and religious leaders who put you a little bit in shame, right? And guilt. Oh, you didn't do your rounds? Oh, you bad boy, man. You got to make them up tomorrow. That's religion. You know how many days? I'm sure some of you Vaitis out there can relate to that. Oh, you ate an onion? You like the onion? Oh, you can't worship Krishna eating onions. Oh, you're a bad boy and girl there, noodles. You feel shamed. Oh, I'm ashamed. Yeah, well, that's religion. You ready to get out of that? You ready? Because it's all about pleasing Krishna. Well, you please Krishna a little bit. You follow the rules. There's something there, but a lot of fear. You do worshiping in fear. Here we worshiping love. Krishna is our friend. Wouldn't you like Radha and Krishna as your friend? They accept you as you are. You know why? Because you you came to those who are accepted by them as they are. Go ahead, Lily. Do you want to say something?
No, good words. It was by accident. No.
Yeah, yeah.
I can say something, but
Yeah, yeah. Say
I did
something. Yeah,
just
yeah.
this or
Yeah, good.
something.
Yeah, say something. Go for it.
But Lord Chaitanya, he came to relish the mellows of devotion. And he showed it, he did it in public. And look, all his associates became saints. So that's how it works. It is the devotee first. It was one of my first videos that I made. Devotee first, because I experienced it is by the association, by being an associate of the one who has been chosen to deliver that prema. Then you get it. It is not by following those rules and regulations. And without you, without your explanation, and without that prema that emanates from you, without that purification, without that whole concept of Lord Chaitanya that you bring, nothing would work here. I would not be capable to sit here, to speak like this, to read a verse, to chant. Nothing is working. It's all because of this association of the representative of Lord Chaitanya. It's happening again. And it's the only way you see the difference. You see the difference. Those who come here for years and still don't understand, um, because you need to have that faith and you really need to abandon your idea in your head. Yeah, but I know better, because it's all because of Prabhupada and blah, 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 blah. But no, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's bending for this preaching, for this new message, for this valuable new message. Like, you're saved now. Finish it. Finished all the rest. You're saved. Gaur Das is there. You receive bhakti.
Yeah, the preaching here is just to convince people that this opinion, which differs from so many thousands of opinions in Vaishnavism, is the real one. And that's, see, I'm telling you, buy the book, and if you listen long enough, you get it. A great sage is not a great sage, and that means the Lord is living inside you, making you so now. Unless their opinion differs from others. See, and so therefore you should follow the progressive path that they teach. Progress, see, progressive path. Because if you don't progress. You're listening to people that are not really great sages yet. They think they are, and their followers think they are. But if you follow the one that the Lord is empowering, then you got the higher association, and you're lifted by that association. See? You're lifted by the transcendental word. They preach and they chant. Otherwise, your gurus, if they don't have prema bhakti, how can you be elevated by their vibration? It's not transcendental. That's religion still. And if I say, "Oh no, my guru is a liberated soul," okay, let's see some proof that they're an uncommon person, then they're not just one of the many thousands who preaching the same, toting the party line of religion. You can't just say anything in ISKCON if you're a guru. You got to go with the party line, otherwise they'll excommunicate you. They've got a certain line that they gotta toe. That's why religion has to be abandoned for truth. Yeah. Ultimately. Yeah. So I lost my internet connection on the computer. Um, all right, let's take a little break because my battery is going down and I gotta charge it. And my computer went out of, I don't know what happened to the internet. Yeah, it just disappeared. Yeah. Okay, so we'll end here now for a little bit. Thank you for coming, everybody. Hare Krishna.